Hello, good evening and welcome to the Little Farmer's Farm with me, Guru Murphinda. Now it's going to have to be a quick one this because the battery's about to go on the phone camera that I film on. But I'm going to get some potatoes in. I've already potted on some more peppers, some Corno di Toro Rosso peppers, and also put some brassicas outside to gain the experience of the wilderness before they get planted on Saturday. So yeah, I'll show you what I've been up to. A quickie, as I say. Now the other day, I think it was Sunday, I planted in the courgettes, and the filthy slugs are having a right good bloody pop at them. Look at that, poor little baby, attacked by slugs. That's got to be dealt with. I'm sick and tired of the slugs. So there was once some brassicas there in the form of red cabbage and Pak Choi. Now they are outside in Bradley's cage, still in their pots, their 3-inch pots, and they're going to be remaining in the 3-inch pots like these ones are over here until Saturday, where they will be getting planted out into here. But I'm going to lime the soil. I might even top off the beds a little bit and get some more growing medium in there, because it's quite close to the actual ground level, the level of the soil in there. But I might not. I might just add some amendments in there, some bloodfish and bone, maybe some 6X, work that into it, weed it of course first, and then get the lime in there, and then they should be alright, growing on inside Bradley's cage. That's Bradley's cage, Brad's cage, which is our little mini hoop tent, brassica bed. So this was our compost, or part of our compost that we created over there from the two Dalek bins that were over there at the top. Now I've filled that bed with the majority of it, but I've still got 3 buckets left. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be putting in my potatoes, new potatoes, red Dukes of York. They're going to be having a new home inside there. I've already done that one. That's got 2 red Dukes of York in it. That's got 2 red Dukes of York in it that I'm going to top up now with that compost. And then we'll be left then with the final bucket for those 2 over there. As you can see, there's plenty of chits on them. We don't want particularly big potatoes, but we want nice, juicy, new potatoes of the red Duke variety. So yeah, I'm just going to do another couple of buckets, finish that one off, and then get those 2 into that one over there. And at least that's one chore over with, innit? Okay, there are the red Dukes of York, 6 of, inside 3 of the 35-litre buckets. And we'll see how they get on. You don't need to be too delicate and precise with potatoes. You just get them in the ground and potatoes will happen. Fingers crossed. The only thing you've got to watch for is if they get overly saturated and overly claggy, then you may get some rot off in there. But that's nature, boys and girls. That's the way of the world. And there's the potted on Corno di Toro Rosso peppers, the long devil's horns. So yeah, they've gone in now. We've also got the Bellboy F1s at the back, and we've got the basket of fire chili peppers too to the side of those. They'll be alright in here for another week or 2 until I can decide whether or not I'm going to leave them in here to grow on or get them in the ground with the tomatoes, because the tomatoes are going to be going in here. We're going to get the tomatoes in, but the tomatoes and cucumbers that we're putting in here, it's going to be split down. So we've got 9 cucumbers altogether. Okay, so the 9 cucumbers are probably going to go at that end, where we've got the fantastic results from the shop bought potatoes growing in mole hills. That's mole hills. I am a mole and I live in a hole, where he digs out his hole and puts the topsoil on top, and that's what we took and we harvested and collected and put into those 3 at the top. It's an experiment, that one, really, to be honest with you. See how they get on. And these are the ones that we were first planted in. These were the first ones that we put in there. Got some Charlotte there, and we've got some Pentland Javelin, and we've got those ones over there, which I think, which ones were these ones now? Were they Rocket? It'll say on, oh, you know, those are the Charlottes, look. Charlottes. Those are the Rockets, so Charlotte, Rocket, and Pentland Javelin. those were the first ones that we put in. We put those in on St Patrick's Day. We put those in a week after the shop bought ones, and they've flown on. Although they are main crop potato and they were well chitted, they were better chitted than these ones, and you can see the results from the chitting process. Those ones that we put outside just then, the Red Dukes of York. Now, if you looked at those, they were covered in chits, and they were good, thick, stout chits that they had on those Red Dukes of York potatoes. So hopefully, when the roots grow from the base of those chits and the horns from the potato fire on up, we should get some good results from that, because they are well established, those. They're well along. They're definitely wanting to go into the ground, which they just have been. So we'll see how they get on. I've still got loads of potatoes though. Let me show you. So I've got tons more Charlotte to go out. Look at that love heart shaped one. I hope that's not ruined. Not looking too chipper, that, is it? Love heart shaped one. I'm going to have to get that one in, see what happens with that one. But there's the Charlotte there. And then we've got some more of the Red Dukes of York. Got around about, what, 25 Red Dukes of York. Got some more of the Sarpo Mary. No, so those are the Sarpo Mary. Got some more of them in there. We've got some more of the Malice Piper. We've got some more there of the Rocket and the Charlotte. Well, the Charlotte there, the Pentland Javelin there. Yeah, got loads. Probably got about another 100 potatoes that need planting out. Okay. I'll show you a little bit of a potato update where we're up to at the moment with what we've got growing in the ground. I've got some Sarpo Mira actually in this bed here in front of me. And as you can see, they're starting to burst through. They're starting to burst their britches. They're about 10 inches down, those Sarpo Mira. So we'll see what we get out of that. It's not a very deep bed, to be honest with you, that one, but we should get some results from that. I'm only worried that they might be a little bit close to the surface, so I may well top that bed off and get it up to the right height, the top level, if you like, in there. But yeah, they're coming through in various locations. Let's check the other beds. This is the Pentland Javelin bed, and that was the 14th of April that they got put into there. So really they've only been in sort of like coming up for 4 weeks, haven't they, in there. They were buried fairly deeply down, right down to the base. And we've not got any show on those as yet, the Pentland Javelin. But the Red Dukes are all bursting the britches if you look at this bed. These are the Red Dukes of York. The Red Dukes seem to come on quickly. They're quite prolific, the Red Dukes of York. They come on quite quickly as well. And as you can see, these were planted in at the same time, the 14th of the 4th. Same time as those. But they're much more along, aren't they? That's good. Let's see the final bed. Any show on these ones? Yeah, there's something coming through. Again, these were the Red Dukes of York. Now, I did plant these in pretty far down. I planted these in about 15 inches below the surface at the same time as I did the other ones. Leaving me screws out and everything again, aren't I? But I'm not seeing any show on these ones as yet in this bed, really, apart from here. A little one bursting through. I think they were actually put in the week after those ones, to be honest. No, they weren't. They were put in at the same time. I'm telling lies. So we've got the Red Dukes of York in there and in there. Got a lot of Red Dukes, haven't I? And so they should be fine and dandy. I'm hoping we don't get a frost. We shouldn't really get a frost now, but our last frost date's in about a week's time. So it's pushing it a little bit, really. As I say, there's loads of weeding to be done. Tons of weeding on the lady farmer's side. Tons of it. I better get half the land back if I weeded. Those strawberries, again, they need to be sorted out. Yeah, so I've got plenty of buckets to grow them in. That's one good thing. Got loads of buckets to grow them in. But unfortunately, we've not got loads of compost to grow them in. I've got some that I've got to one side there, which will be enough to do about 25 buckets. There. And I won't need that for anything else, I don't think. I think everything's full up now. But yeah, we need the space, and we need the growing medium. Yeah. I might have to be a bit selective and then give some of those potatoes away to somebody that hasn't got any potatoes. Some of the newbies maybe don't have enough. They might have some ground to put them in some land, because I'm running out of land again. Look at the Spitfire. I bet it looks slow, that to you, doesn't it? It's not. It's going hell for leather, that Spitfire of Magical Michaels. It's a wind turbine supplying free power to Eden in the same way that his solar panels do. Photovoltaic, same as mine, on top of the tiki hut. So yeah, I've got space here, see, for another 12 buckets. So I can put them in there at the top, some more potatoes. I can put more potatoes down here, because I've got another 4 of those, but I want to use those ones, to be honest with you, for doing the beans, because I need to get me French climbing beans in as well. So I want about 6 to 10 buckets for the French climbing beans. We'll see how we get on. I want to fill the land up now and get everything in, and then I know where I am. But yeah, Brassica space is at a premium. We've got tons and tons of alliums, we've got loads of onions, we've got loads of garlic, we've got leeks, we've got shallots, we've got everything like that already growing. And taking up far too much space. That needs to be bloody well weeded. That's another thing I need to get on top of, really. I'm going to have to donate a full day, hopefully this weekend, to the weeding, to get on top of that, and also to clear some more of the crap that's knocking about. It never ends. Never ends, but it's never boring, boys and girls. It's never a dull moment. Right, so I'll catch you later. It's Tuesday night tonight. Tuesday the 11th, I think, of May 2021. So yeah, we're coming up to next week, where next week will be, I'm guessing we're going to be more or less past. In another 10 days, I'm going to leave it till the 20th, and on the 20th, that's when I'm going to decide that yeah, it's time for the spuds to go out. The spuds in buckets. So they've got another 10 days. I'm going to pot on these cucumbers, potentially, that are in here at the back. Because they're going to be going where the potatoes are inside Polytunnel 2 there eventually, in the next week or two. Right. If I don't see you through the rest of the week, I'll see you through the window. This is Guru Murphinda signing out. And remember, we love you all. Keep growing with your heads down. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we'll catch you on the next upload. If you like what we do, please comment, like and subscribe. If you don't like what we do, go like that. Doesn't matter to me. It's all interaction. We prefer the thumbs up, obviously, but if the onanists want to continue to be onanists, then there's no cure for onanism. And we'll catch you on the next upload. All right. Bye bye now, boys and girls. See you later. Ta-da.